Okay, hello. I'm here and back and have green tea. Still pretty hungry from a late dinner. That didn't fill me up, but that's okay. I don't know, I'm just always hungry. But I hope everyone had a good day, and if it wasn't a good day, hope you have a better tomorrow. Um I hope I'm getting close to the end of this case in Phoenix, Wright. It's taking sorry, I hit the desk. It's taking a lot longer than I thought. Um and I just want to get through it. But uh surely we're getting there. Oh, I forgot to go on Twitter and tweet. But I hope everyone is doing well. I just had a regular day. Posted a video on YouTube and just did other stuff. Hello everybody. Hey Nathan, welcome in. I really shouldn't be so groggy. I think it's when I'm playing Phoenix Wright, I'm like the groggiest. Cause it's like you have to read a lot. But I think more so as of like late, I've been just sleepy playing it. Cause for a while I wasn't, but then there was a time I was, and now it's come back. So I don't know. But surely we'll be able to get through it, yeah. Let me put the volume up a bit of the BGM. And also, we're just 10 followers away from the 300 follower goal. And I'm really excited to possibly hit that by the end of this year. And I'll be working hard to do so. It's just wild to see, like, I'm so close, and I know I can get there. And I think I can get it before the end of the year.
You are in the final stretch of the case. You got this, Fanny. We believe in you. Oh.
Thanks, Gallium, and welcome in. How are you? I'm in the final stretch. Okay. Because I kind of want to replace Tuesdays with like another game for the time being as like a break from Phoenix Wright. But I gotta get done with the case first. But let me do this really quick. Also, thanks for the fun. On Saturday, the little birthday countdown stream, that has become one of my most favored streams ever. After like the 100 subscriber celebration, and I have yet to find that VOD, to find a way to retrieve it. But that was a very fun stream of mine, and this past Saturday, like I had a great time, and thanks for everyone coming and supporting and having fun along with me. It meant a lot, and it was just a fun time. I loved that stream. You're a little sleepy, but you wanted to make it to the stream. Thanks, Gallium. But if you need rest, like good rest, please prioritize that for yourself. But where the heck am I even in the case? I think I'm like sleepy too. Oh my gosh, like my eyes just now was like closing slowly. Like it was just left closed for like 2 seconds or something, 2-3 seconds. The trial, because I know I got through to what's his name again? Something guard, something on guard. And now, like, see his, like, Matt on guard. Yeah, I knew it started with an M. And got into his, like, truer evil side. But I think that was the last thing I did. So I don't know what else is left. I think we made it to his home also. Because we heard, like, the cat over the little, radio. So I think we're either going there next, or I got us over there, and then we're gonna find out more stuff and maybe get Maya, but we'll see. Yeah, I have to break Adrian Andrews' lock. Such a drag, man. But let me quickly type this. Phoenix. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Justice for all. But let me see this. If y'all also have any story game like suggestions or any more game suggestions, you can put in the game, suggestions channel of the Discord, so I can look into a bit more stuff to maybe try to play on stream. Hold, let me get this. No, gosh darn it. Oh my gosh. Jojo. Why is it coming up twice again? Thanks for resubscribing. Hey man. Hey Yogs. I came out of nowhere. Hey yo. How? Sorry, I forgot to call you today. You just reminded me. When did you get off? I forgot when you said. I'm sorry, man. But how are you? How was your day? Oh, you got off at 6, okay. Oh wait, Jojo, did I tell you that my live 2D was funded? My live 2D, like my model. You'll sleep in a bit. You're just going to make sure you're on the right path. Okay, let's go. Yeah, it happened this past summer, and it started being worked on like 2 days ago. It's exciting. I still can't believe it. But that's one of the greater things that's happened this past summer. Like, this past summer was really good. Guess what you're playing right now? You're playing Detroit? Let me see. And you deserve it, thank you. Heck yes. How do you like Detroit so far? Sorry if y'all hear me yawning. Do y'all hear me yawning? I don't think it's being picked up. Can't wait to see what your 2D model will look like. It's gonna be a while until stuff like we get to like see it, but it's once I get like see the whole sketch and everything and have like the sketch in full, I'll let y'all know just how excited I'm already excited, but I'll let y'all know just how excited I am for when the actual day comes for everyone else to see it. You're almost done making a lot of good choices. Good. Because one of these days I want to play it again. I want to play it again, but try to take like the evil route. Oopsies. Okay. The violent route's scary, yeah. No, but if you watched my playthrough, you're gonna see how, like, okay, there was only a few times, not a lot, where I had to go back and redo, like, a certain part because, I messed up and accidentally killed a character. But that's okay. Have you played the game all the way through? Or like without like going back to change a decision, or you did it the other way, like you had to change some decisions? It's so crazy because Gavin and you are playing it at the same time and we're making completely different choices. Oh wow, I know that's very immersive. Well, actually, sometimes we make the same ones, but some people in his story are still alive, while some people in mine are dead, and vice versa. Oh, okay, I see. I think I know like a favorite character of yours. Hold on, let me find his name. Detroit. Become human characters. I think you like Luther. I think Luther's one of your most favorite characters on Detroit. He just seems like a guy that would be your most favorite. I loved Luther too. He sure is. I knew it. And Connor, yeah. Yeah, Connor was my favorite. I loved Luther. I loved all the characters like I played. You usually ended up doing that. You went the renegade option in the Mass Effect trilogy and did the villain options in the first 2 Walking Dead games. Oh wow. I bet you liked North. Oh my gosh. She was a bit agitating. She was pretty, but she was a bit agitating. A little bit. Look her up. No, I know who she is. She was kind of like the love interest of Marcus. Hey Yogs. You're here now? Oh, I saw you earlier in the chat. But I'm good. How are you? She has violent tendencies, yeah, but she still had a good heart. She still had. I love Rose though. She was so nice. She's like one of the best characters on there. She was just broken, yeah. Also, Jojo, I want to tell you, over the past few weeks, I've been watching people react to The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3. And I remember when you showed me the show years ago. I'm kind of into it. Don't get me that that show is crazy. And Belly, like, I don't know, in ways she kind of reminds me of you. Like face, like in the way she looks. Like I see her and I'm like, oh, that's JoJo. Like I can see JoJo. And you read the books first, so it's very different from the show. Yeah, like what is it? Apparently, Jeremiah is bi in the show. Okay, you was Belly is so yeah, yeah. No, not by personality, but by just by the way she like y'all just look similar. And like when I watch it, I'm like I can't help but just see JoJo like in her face. But yeah, Belly, oh my gosh. And Belly is you. She's so aggravating even in the book, really? What do you think of Conrad? That's the only thing they got right. Which team are you, Conrad or Jeremiah? You love him, Conrad, all the way. Okay. Yeah, I like Conrad. You already know, like for season 1 or season 2, just from knowing me, I would have liked Jeremiah more, but then from like this season, and I think a little bit of season 2, I was like, oh no. Absolutely not. And he just seems like, I don't know, he gives that air about him where he just smells like, I don't know. Like I feel like Jeremiah just has like a smell where like if you sniffed him, it would just be warm air. Like he just seems like he's always hot. Like steaming like hot or something. Like his body temperature isn't like regular or something. I don't know how to explain it, but have you ever sniffed something and it would be like you can feel like the heat on your nose from smelling something? I know it doesn't make any sense, but he just seems like a Jeremiah has the same tendencies and behavior of his father, so I know if Billy and Jerry ended up they would just get divorced, yeah. Oh, Billy Belly and Jerry Billy and Jerry. But yeah, he just seems like he has like a smell. Like it's not a bad smell, but it's very distinct. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, Conrad. Conrad is who I choose. But okay, I'm gonna be listening to the stream, but I need to continue playing. Wish me luck. Good luck, Jojo. I'm about to start Phoenix Wright as well. Yes, finger heart. Slightly sleepy. Twitch has launched an age verification system that requires some users to scan their faces to verify their age. So I was on Twitter just now and I'm reading this. So I'm reading a tweet. So apparently Twitch is doing that stuff. But let me stop getting distracted and actually jump into the game. Okay. Let's see. Phoenix Wright. Let's get over here. Oh, wrong. Let's see where we are. Ace Attorney Trilogy. There we go. Okie dokie, Steam. PP, there we go. Jeez Louise, I've spent 106.5 hours on this game. This is the most hours I've ever spent on a game. Oh no, maybe I think it might have been GTA. I've spent the most hours on before. GTA or COD? Okay. Continue. Is this one open? Oh, it's not even showing up on the screen. What is going on? Oh. It's about to pop up. Yes, okay, it's here. Okay. So there's super zoomy music on right now. Does this mean, what the heck does this mean? Like, am I supposed to be somewhere else, like, in a haste? The real killer in the Corita murder is an assassin? This must be someone's idea of a joke. I can't believe this garbage. Have a little more faith in your own subordinates. Okay. I think we're supposed to be moving somewhere. Yes, need to head to Hungard's mansion? Oh, okay. Okay, then move from here to Viola Hall? Can I do I talk to her about anything? No. Hotel lobby? No, it should have been the hallway. Oh, living room. Alright. Maya! Please answer us, Mystic Maya. Maya. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler. All this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh! Look at this! He put one of the teddy bears by the little part right there. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. A wooden bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts. 'Twas Brillig and the slithy Tovs did gyre and gimble in the wave. The all mimsy were the borogoves and the mome rats outgrab. Beware the jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the mansome foe he sought. So rested he by the I don't know what that is. Tum tree, and stood a while in thought. What a passage, Yogs, but I don't know what that is. So sorry if I don't know much of how to respond to that. Figurine added to the court record. A wooden bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Coretta? Why would something like this be here? Right. Look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Oh, wow. Ugh! There's no one here! From the looks of this room, I would say this is Enguarde's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Wine cellar. She has to still be in the wine cellar, yeah? And it has that lady's framed picture on the ground. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax? Impax? Yes, Mr. Coretta's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Enguarde's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Celeste's photo added to the court record. What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get Enguarde a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime back and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. I'm fine. So you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless glunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys. When? Later. That's, no! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Okay. Miss Andrews' psyche lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow to blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psyche lock. Psyche lock? I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Why frame him? Jeez, I'm yawning so gosh darn much. Found at On Guard Mansion, with love, Celeste, is written on it. Would it be okay that I present this? I'd like to ask you about this. She doesn't know. Let's present this to her. Sorry, I was just finishing my green tea. That was really delicious. Oh my gosh. Okay, so why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Onguard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Onguard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. I think this. Celeste's photo? Would this be a good choice to pick for right now, I feel? Celeste first? Oh. There's something or someone in her past. So if not the photo, then just Celeste herself, I guess? But then, like... Celeste. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide. Well, what are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ongard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between me? Oh, can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Maybe it's back. Yeah, it's back in evidence. Found at Ongard Mansion. Okay, then I think this is what I choose next. Now you can use the picture. Okay. I'm actually getting kind of cold. I'm gonna get, like, okay. I need to go put on, like, pajama pants. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Okay, let me present the photo now. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. Welcome back, thank you. Who? With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ongard's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. She's gay. Unlock successful. Welcome back, thank you. Why frame him? Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Corella didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes. Yes, because of Matt. Ouchie. Sorry, something was, pinching me. But because of Mr. Ongard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste. It's written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that, which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. So I'm just checking my phone really quick. I got a notification. Okay. Revenge. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see. So that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Coretta have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Dang. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And I'm in that note. She left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. This was exactly why I said both dudes were crappy. Yeah. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of the suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. Jeez, this reading is making me groggy. Jeez Louise. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to see in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another, after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Jeez, Andrews. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. I feel so bad for Celeste here. She's treated more like a pawn than a person exactly, yeah. Especially her being arrested in there, or detained. So, when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. Ooh, oh, snap! How many did I, just click over? Oh, just one? Okay. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I... I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation, or with what I know now. Okay, to be continued. Ooh, I think we're about to be in the last trial. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna get like one Oreo cookie really quick and then I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Just drinking a bit of water. Okay, now BRB. Okay, we are back. Just craving something sweet. Now you just have to get ready for a surprise witness? Oh, jeez. I have to see who that is. What is this? Grr, how did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. What the what? Is this a nightmare? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. I've had this dream before. Someplace, some time ago. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. To prove a killer innocent. Okay, I figured out how to play the game I'm playing. Good job, Yogs. Good job. March 23rd, 9:43 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Okay. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Oh jeez, this evil dude. Ha ha ha. If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too. Grr. Now listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag, I'm not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. Maya. Phoenix. Mia? Okay, so now Mia's here. Mia! Oh, whoops. Maya! How's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia, what am I supposed to do? Literally because of my awful build choices, full image build, and literally barely can survive anything and am hemorrhaging money, which is ironic for being a vampire. I have no weapons, just a really crappy AoE spell. Oh wow, that already sounds like an adventure of missions you need to accomplish in the game. Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Oh jeez, poor Phoenix. It's that accursed on guard again. You will leave me alone? Look, will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. You're really mean, pal. Gumshoe. I'm really sorry. Where are you? They let me join the investigation team and we're chasing after the killer, pal. Then you have some sort of lead? Sorry. But right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not going to give up. Gumshoe. Until the trial is over. Until the verdict is handled down. Wait, did I read this? Wait, did I just now read this? I just had like a brain fart, a bad one. I think I just read this. We're going to do everything we can and find the killer. I almost like dozed off again. If we can get Maya out, then you can get Angar the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's true. I could do that first. I could do that if they found Maya first. Okay, there's an ad break coming, so I'll be right back. BRB. Okay, we should be back. Drinking some water. Okay. Let me also save. I know we just did, but just want to be safe. That's true. I could do that first if they found Maya first. Okay. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer? If you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're going to give it all we've got, just like you. Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. That's the strongest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance. Yeah. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. March 23rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt Ongard. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself?
Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. Ongard. And then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then you're saying that she is guilty after all. I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? Looks like a shell. It's the calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yes. Juan Carrera was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who fired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt Ongard. What a surprising turn of events. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time, so I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. But we still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor. The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Okay. Okay, sorry, there was another text message. Okay. I'm Will Powers. I'm a poor underpaid action star. And what is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah. Mr. Powers, please. You don't need to put yourself down so much. Sorry. Well, but I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes. I didn't know that. But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All I can tell you that this last bit will be a bottle of attrition and careful choice making. What the heck is attrition? I'm really curious about that symbol. That word? Emblem? Or I don't know. That way. What does that mean? Endurance or patience? Patience. Oh, okay. Was what I was saying just now making sense? Because I feel like I was stuttering a bit too much. Jeez, I need to wake up. Okay.
But it means patience, okay. It's okay, you're probably a little sleepier. Why? Why or hungry? I'm a little sleepy. It's because this game can be cozy a bit, but also like it involves like a lot of reading. But in a little bit I'm gonna be okay, both then. In a little bit I'm gonna be having my protein milk. And it'll be filling me up a bit more, but I'm okay. Jeez Louise. Okay.
I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went.
All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Onguard's room.
Oh, okay, sure.
Visit to Matt's room.
After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room.
Sorry, another yawn.
Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me.
Nothing sounds out of place, Mr. Powers, in Mr. Powers' testimony. And talking with the bellboy is no big deal. If one assumes that the person Mr. Onguard was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy, what are you implying? Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just going to have to charge in head first, right? Visit to Matt's room. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Why by yourself? The defendant's room? Why did you go there?
Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother sort of, and I wanted to say congrats.
Well, I wish I could stay a little longer, but I need to sleep. I believe in you, Fenny. Thank you. And get some good rest in, Gallium. Okay, let's see if I can get through this. Oops, I clicked too fast. What's wrong? Why did you stop?
Mr. Wright,
What is it?
you're going to try to trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Huh?
I know I'm just a poor, underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer.
No one said you were, Mr. Powers.
No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy.
Every time? Witness. I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony.
Sorry.
So, you went to the defendant's room. And then? Hey, wait a minute. When and how did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here?
Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume.
Are you sure that was Matt on guard?
Yeah, I'm sure. He wasn't wearing the nickel samurai mask then.
If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. And what was the defendant doing, standing in front of his own room? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get another cookie. I'll be right back. Sorry. It tasted good. Okay, I'm back. That should be the last of me leaving during the stream. Okay. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. Let's press on this too. Wow, apparently not. What do you mean apparently not? At first, what do you mean by that?
Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray.
Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
And why was that?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry.
I can't even do a simple blood run, right? Enter dungeon, bite enemies, run away. I'm sorry about that. Yogs. Hopefully that problem gets solved. And you have a successful blood run. Yep. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to wait patiently on this one. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. things. Press, why'd you give up? You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct?
Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
A tip? That's a perfectly normal thing to do.
So, how long did you watch the two of them? Not more than a minute or two, I think.
I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Press. So who are these guests you're talking about?
You guys, of course. You and Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state. I ended up focusing on her. I see. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long. You're barely scraping by on government-funded anti-vampire homelessness checks. Ads for money. After the award, okay, so I've pressed on all of these, but what of my evidence can I present? Because I am confused. Let me go back. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in the front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Okay. I don't know what stuff to present after the or if it's something that could be, but it seems like I have to. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Jeez, man. Where could there be like a flaw in any of this stuff? After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Okay. Oops, DPS. Went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. I'm confused which one to press on. Okay, Fen, think. I don't know. Let me see, present. No, I'm trying to look at presented stuff, okay. I do not know. Let me drink some more water to help fuel my brain somehow. Is there any stuff that's like in relation to the dressing room? What could have been outside the dressing room? Like this, a wooden bear-shaped figurine. It's covered in many thin cuts. Cause this was in the hallway. I think figurines were in the hallway of his room as well. Other than within his room. So maybe no. I don't know, man. Like, have I missed pressing on any dialogue boxes? I don't know. And today might be a short stream because I'm pretty tired and I also need to shower. Think. He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy. Can I present any pictures? Like from profiles? Do I have a picture of the like John Doe? The butler of On Guard Mansion, but for some reason I get the feeling we've met before. To someone... He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy. Ouch. The skin tag on my neck. Just, I don't know, has been hurting me for a while. But I think I have to bring up this guy's face, maybe? On one of these, he was talking with someone. At first I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. Had guests with me that night and I couldn't make them wait for me. Cause this just sounds like regular conversation. Matt was standing there in the front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Okay. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy. Watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night. Okay. Maybe... No, frick. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in the front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while. Okay, maybe it's this one? I guess? Let me press this statement again to see. At first, what do you mean what do you mean by that? I didn't think he was a normal bellboy. And why was that? Why did I think that? Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated.
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself? Why tip-giving incident?
Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
this bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony.
You mean about the bellboy, right?
Matt gave the bellboy a tip. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night. I couldn't make them wait for me. Okay. Matt gave the bellboy a tip. Let's try to press that again. Just a bit more. So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
Oh, well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
How much it was?
But that's when something even more surprising happened. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I don't
Follow at all.
It sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. The bellboy's face, On Guard's tip. Do I really need to know about On Guard's tip? The bellboy's face. Well, I think we know how the bellboy looks. So I guess we just have to go along with On Guard's tip. So to see if there's any clues in there. What do you... Yogs, what do you mean no? My ear is itchy. Let's just try On Guard's tip. You don't need to know about On Guard's tip. Yeah, I don't want to about the quote-unquote tip. But for the in-game tip, to get more info to solve the mystery, I have to get to know more about it. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much. Would you please clarify for the court? About how much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy?
Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess.
And why is that?
Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
A roll of cash?
Oh, well, how interesting.
Let me quickly save. Court record. Oh no. Options. Save. And I'm just gonna get my protein milk, which is like right here next to me. In my mini fridge. Okay. Okay, I'm right here. Why protein milk? Because it's for protein. I'm working out. I've been working out. I didn't have time to make a protein shake. But this is like still like a close second. Okay. Let's save again.
That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. Oh, interesting. You don't actually need protein. Plants have all the proteins you will ever need if you know what to eat. Well, yeah, but there's still, like, I'm gonna get protein. I know we don't actually, I guess we don't actually need it, but we're gonna have it. People are gonna have it. It helps to build muscle. And I don't, you know, like, eat plants. Or, like, always, or, like, a lot of greenery. I eat meats, greens, and vegetables, yeah. And a section of carbs and stuff. But protein and protein milks do help with muscle building and just health and fitness. So yeah, I'm gonna drink it. I'm gonna have it. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. Raise an objection and or wait and see. Wait, why is the judge suspicious of us? What happened? Raise an objection, wait and see. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us. Oh, because, like, Edgeworth is, like, low-key helping us. And so he's thinking, like, we're working together, maybe? So yeah, let me just play along and raise an objection. The defendant is a superstar. That's typical. I mean, that kind of tip is typical. Fair is typical fare for people like him. I feel like that sounded so silly. Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? What the heck is a super spender? Like, I know what it is, but why? They just sound so ridiculous together. Okay. If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting? What is this argument? Oh, I forgot to read that.
So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
Payment.
Isn't it obvious for the murder of Juan Corrida?
Then
Then the bellboy the witness saw. Yes, he was the assassin.
hold your horses now. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley the killer left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley, the killer.
He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I'm certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the killer.
Really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head, and I think I just figured something out.
Oh?
Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night.
What?
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir, right away.
Also, y'all, sorry if I came off as rude. I'm just now thinking back to what was asked or told of me. I mean, what you told me. My head is itchy. Okay. Oh, thanks Gallium in your dreams for sending story game suggestions. Oh, whoa, that game is $30. No. Okay, oopsies. Let's see. The second time.
This time, I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kinda out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean...
Thank you very much. That is all we need for now.
Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more.
Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer. Then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh. Ha 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 ha. This is no laughing matter. Shake.
Okay. The second time, let's go through it all. This time I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. Press. And what time was it? Oops.
Oh, well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that, and then I came back. And then I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 p.m. By that time?
You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers? You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers?
Sorry. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats. And that's when that bellboy
I saw earlier came out of the room. Let's press that. Are you sure it was the same bellboy? Sorry, another yawn.
Yeah.
And how could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all.
But you see, well, he had those stitches in his face.
Urk.
So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt.
So which room did the bellboy come out of?
Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carita's room.
The victim's room, huh?
Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, all right.
Words cannot describe how screwed I am. Jeez, how many times have I yawned this stream? Stretch, stretch. Let's continue with the testimony, shall we? Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place. So what exactly was so out of place about him? Right. Why the insipid grin? Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next?
Well, the bellboy was empty-headed.
Empty-handed.
That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? And he wasn't pushing a cart, and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you?
I agree that it is a bit strange, Mr. Powers. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Powers' testimony slide, or let it slide, try to pull a fast one? What do they mean by pull a fast one? I don't get it, like, believe what he said, I guess? Like, let it slide and believe what he said, or try to pull a fast one? I just don't know what try to pull a fast one mean. Okay, what does try to pull a fast one mean in mine? Let me look up on Google. Pulling a fast one. Isn't it like a shortcut? Taking like a shortcut? One meaning. Pull a fast one. Try to gain an unfair advantage. Oh. Hold on, I'm trying to fix... Oh, come on, don't do that. Okay, got it. I fixed everything. Okay. Let it slide, try pulling a fast one. So get an unfair advantage. I guess try to pull a fast one? I think I might have chose the wrong thing. The music is still going on. There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy. But there really, really is. Did I just mess up? I feel like I just messed up or something. Or is it like... Or am I doing something where I'm like trying to get more information out of him? But there really, really is. There really, really isn't. If you two are done being school children, bellboys are for room service. There is no reason for them to be empty-handed ever. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one. Grr, Edgeworth. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious? I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please. Yes, sir. I was taking a sip. I thought it was kind of strange for a bellboy to come out of a guest room empty-handed. Oh, let's press again on it. So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed? Especially coming out... Well, I can see how suspicious that can be coming out of, like, a customer's room empty-handed as you are an employee at the place. So I can see how that is wild. Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand. There was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it. Juice? What kind of juice was it? I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice. If we could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed, some sort of proof, then I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now. Proof? Huh? Sounds like another job for the court record. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. Press. Please don't be so quick to judge. But it's kind of a Powers family thing. Think of every person as a thief. Well, I guess a thief and an assassin are both sneaky and silent. That's not the point, Phoenix. In any case, if that bellboy was the assassin, it would be very bad for us. But he really is the assassin, you know? Oh, that was Phoenix talking. Yes, but you can't give in yet. If you want to prolong this trial for as long as possible, you're going to have to pull some cheap tricks on this one. Okay. That's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carita's room. I thought it was kind of strange for a bellboy to come out of a guest room empty-handed. Yeah, okay. And I already pressed... Wait, have I pressed on it or only on that last one? I think I only pressed on that last one. But he did mention that, had the wine glass in there. So maybe I present this, the wine glass, or maybe even the crime photo that featured it, along with the bottle. Because we don't have the bottle, we have just the wine glass. But this picture shows both of the scene. Let's back. Okay. Okay, last pause for a good bit. I need to go use the restroom really quick. So I'll be right back. BRB. For the last time in a little bit.
Okay, I am back. We should be back. And I got me some water as well. Where was I in this? Okay. I think I said I was gonna present... I think I'm gonna present the crime photo for this to show that within the room, in the crime scene, that the things that was in his hand was left there. So let's present that. Mr. Powers.
Yes?
You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true.
But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and...
So, a baseball has stitches. Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? What is this argument?
Goop. Well, there's also... I mean, what about him being empty-handed?
I would like to ask the court to please take a look here.
This is the crime scene.
There was a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Coretta's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner, anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. Exactly. I don't think y'all were able to see it maybe, but it was like behind me. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Coretta's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
But that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room.
Ah, but can you prove that Mr. Coretta was already dead at that time?
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
I blame you for leading me down this route.
I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us?
Is there?
The bellboy was empty-handed, or should I say, empty-handed. What? I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Huh? What?
That bellboy, he was wearing gloves.
Gloves?
Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right?
Black leather gloves.
Why didn't you mention them earlier?
Sorry.
It slipped my mind.
Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Alright, gotta focus. I can get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves.
Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was wearing black leather ones.
So, a football is made of leather. Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they are made of leather?
Whoop. But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
Erg, it seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony.
The rest? Oh yes, please tell us more.
Okay. Their second meeting.
After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat. So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room? Yeah, I kinda saw all that by accident.
Some accident? I'd say you saw way too much. I'd say you saw too much. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven.
I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, their second meeting. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. Let me press. Is that what you saw while you were busy spying?
Excuse me? I may be a poor, underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying. Well, I think the point is where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? Oh, from the door of the bathroom with my left eye, in a sort of sneaky spy-like.
I knew he was spying. Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly?
What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know.
He gave something to the person inside the room. Press. I said, hold it.
Okay.
That's better. Phoenix, what is up with you? What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details.
Oh, okay.
I should probably ask him only one question at a time. Ask about the person inside, ask about this something, don't ask anything. And what do they mean, something, this something? This is, don't ask anything? Ask about the person inside, ask about this something, don't ask anything. Maybe let's try person inside because he's not naming specifically who he believes to be the person inside. So maybe check it out. So who took this something the bellboy handed off? Oh, that's something.
Actually, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. Only an arm.
Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face?
Yeah. Well, It was Mr. Enguarde's room, correct? So it could have only been Mr. Enguarde himself, I'd say. And then, what did the bellboy do after that? Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room the thing,
Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. Oh. Okay, then the old guy just left without even going into the room. Maybe press on this? Where did this bellboy go after he left Mr. Enguarde's room?
he opened the door to the Viola Hall. Went in there, and who knows after that, right?
I do. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat. Press. Did you see anything strange, suspicious, or just out of the ordinary at the time?
Oh yeah, I saw that one thing.
What? I feel like he saw something else. He might be talking about like a penguin or something, I feel like. There was this jittery alien with a ray gun, okay?
It was watching Juan's door. Like some sort of stalker.
I think we can forget about the alien. Well, Mr. Powers' testimony just now was just as vague as his first. It's a little troublesome, isn't it? But I'm sure if you press him enough, everything will become clearer. Although, that just makes it harder on us, doesn't it? Ugh. Talk about a lose-lose situation.
After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on... Okay.
So I've pressed on all of these statements. But what is one that's actually getting my attention? Have to think. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. And after that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat. Okay, let's look at the court record. And what, in relation to this whole story that he was just now, talking about, what in it is kind of like similar to the contents that was within that story, that memory. So I'm trying to think, how could we do that? Have to think. My eyeballs are so gosh darn sleepy. I may have a few more minutes left in me, maybe like 15 minutes left in me. I just gotta think, like, where is there an error in this testimony? Jeez, I don't know. There's a cold in my eye. Okay, I got it. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat.
Proof on guard bought okay, that's, I think, used for when the stuff gets mentioned. Wooden bear-shaped figurine is covered in many thin cuts. Celeste picture. With love, Celeste. Okay. Receipt. Stuffed bear. Transmitter. Spy camera. Picture card. Jeez, I don't know. Jeez, okay. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. He gave something to the person inside the room. Okay, so what was this thing that he gave to the person inside the room? I said, hold it. Wait, have I pressed... I pressed on this already. Okay. That's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details. Oh, okay. I should probably ask him only one question at a time. Oh, okay. That's what it said at the bottom, so I could press it again and get this. Ask about this something. He gave something to this person.
Yeah.
And what was this something?
Ha ha ha. If I remember what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I? But this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mrs. Powers?
I mean, not Mrs. Powers, Mr. Powers. What the heck, man?
I think it was something kind of small.
I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm.
Yeah, yes, it was just like that.
Mr. Edgeworth, is all this really that important? Of course, Your Honor. I think this is of the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client.
Mr. Powers, please, try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off. Well, let's see. I think it was... No. If you remember, please add it to your testimony. Yes, sir.
If I saw it again, if I saw it again, I could say for sure, but I think it was some sort of wooden statue. If I saw it again, I could say for sure, but I think it was some sort of wooden statue. Oh, what should I present the little figurine? Let's present that. Nice progression. Progression through the objection. Uh-oh. They're all silence. What was the point of that pregnant pause? Wait. What? I've never heard of a pregnant pause. What the heck does that mean? Like a very continuously developing pause? Or too much of space was being given
before, like, silence. Crazy. What was the point of that pregnant pause? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I like this. It was really funny. There we go. Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up. It was me, Your Honor. What is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix, deep breath. Mr. Powers, the something you saw, was it this item? Oh, hey! Oh, hey! That's it! That's the something! Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. Is it really that tiny? I know a pregnant pause. Oh my gosh, yogs. What in the world? Wow, Mr. Wright, you actually figured it out. Yawn, yawn. I recall we found this at Matt Onguard's mansion. At the defendant's house? What does this mean? Sorry, I know I peeked the mic, so sorry. It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley the Killer assassinated Juan Coretta in his room. And then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime. Then the bear being found at Mr. Onguard's mansion would mean. It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Matt Onguard is the killer's client. Dang. Order, order, order. I said order. Mr. Wright, this is a most unfortunate turn of events for you. Yeah. Sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have. I almost forgot that he knew about it too. I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we've overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright. There are still a few points left that we have not fully explored. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright. What questionable point would you like to explore further? Powers' testimony, the person who received the bear itself. Me personally would say the bear itself. To see, like, its purpose or possible connections to other stuff. The bear itself. So Powers' testimony, the person who received the bear itself. Just try with the bear itself. Sounds kind of like a cover of like a rap song or something. No, an album. I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. Uh-oh. Phone died. Let me get that right there. The bear, Mr. Wright. This was found at Mr. Engard's mansion. However, Mr. Engard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oh, I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that it was Mr. Engard who took this bear to his mission. Why? That's very true. We didn't consider that point. Mr. Wright, there was no way time-wise for the defendant to have taken this bear home. Phew. Oh, dang. You have gotten the best of me yet. You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Huh? I remember it was clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Engard's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. The killer and Engard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at Engard mansion as its butler. What? Bold move. The bear figurine was brought back to Engard mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Engard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now. This is too much. Isn't there anything I can attack at all? I have to try. I have to find something else. What will you do now, Mr. Wright? Do you plan to expose a clearly shaky place in Mr. Powers' testimony? What? There's still another one? Jeez, what is wrong with my reading? Today, there is indeed, Your Honor, and it's quite a questionable point. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further? Powers' testimony, the person who received the bear itself. I'll go with the person who received the bear. There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear. And that is the identity of the person who received the bear. He gave something to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of. Okay. What the heck is going on? What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Actually, so I remembered. I remembered who took the bear. What? Really? I mean, I only saw his arm. But the arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm. I swear it. You've got to be kidding. Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah. I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai. Order, order. Looks like you've dug your own grave yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. So, the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And, as we all know, Matt Ongard is the Nickel Samurai. Thanks to the defense, we've made that all the clear. I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in this room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt Ongard. Oh, whoa. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will now hand down my verdict. Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you cannot win against the truth, could you? Wow. I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Well, do I? What should I do? Hear the verdict, raise an objection? I guess I keep fighting and raise an objection. I will now... Okay. There is only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is this one dirty trick. Your Honor, right now we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. The reason, number one, he accepted the bearish figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, that very small figurine was found at Ongard Mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person. What are you saying? What I am saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. The real client? Yes. Tisk tisk, is this all you have? Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you think is the killer's real client and therefore the real murderer? Is it okay that I bring up Matt Ongard? Or how does this... Because are we still trying to get the guilty verdict or no guilty? I don't remember. I don't want to mess this up. That's 3 bars off of my life. I don't know, guys. Who do you say is the killer's real client and therefore the real murderer? Oh. Who do you say is the killer's real client? Who do you say is the killer's real client? Oh, and therefore the real murderer. Yeah, would it be Matt Ongard is the killer's real client. But I don't know, I can't help but like second guess. My client, a hot shot star who plays the Nickel Samurai, is rivals with the Gemma Ninja. I wish I could like replay the dialogue, like just now. Hmm. 11 p.m. I'm so groggy. Okay, but I want to figure this out before I leave. Should I just go out on a limb and say it's my on guard because it's what it is? Because that's the truth, but I think I'm still trying to defend him in a way. But we know it's him. I know a pregnant pause already read that. Yes? You defend home? Oh, you defend him? Well, yeah, I know that. Who do you say is the killer's real client and therefore the real murderer? But I guess I'm still in the process of defending him, so I can't do that. Ay, ay, ay. Eyes focus. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know. Should we just keep, like, blaming it on random people? Jeez, my 3 bars. I hate that it's like, when it blinks red and it's like it's warning you. John Doe, the butler, she's dead. Don't know his age. Don't know her age. Matt on guard. Juan Carita dead. Ay, ay, ay. I wish Apple's code word for help. But I don't know. Do we have to like blame it on someone?
Who do you say is the killer's real client and therefore the real murderer? I need help. You chose to attempt to misdirect. I haven't clicked anything yet. Now you have to misdirect? I don't... Oh, you chose to attempt to misdirect. Now you have to misdirect. Okay, I guess blame it on someone. Here, blame it Adrian Andrews.
Adrian Andrews?
Yes, we already know that she tried to frame Matt Engard for the crime. Oh my gosh. Did that actually work? What is this game, man? I'm so tired and I sound so disappointed and just over it. By wearing a spare nickel samurai costume.
Huh? Then the nickel samurai's arm that I saw.
That could have very well been Miss Andrews. My client is not the killer's client. BS lies. Now misdirect?
But what about Mr. Engard?
If you could please recall yesterday's testimony. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period.
That's right. Then, finding this figure at Mr. Engard's mansion.
It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this?
I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. What is with this trial? Come on. I can't believe the defense would go so far as to pin the guilt onto someone else. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty. This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on.
Order, order, order. All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom.
Your Honor, for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game.
His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered. Why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? He's right. The killer did specifically bring that bear to Engard right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely. I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews.
And who would that be?
It's quite simple, Your Honor. Adrian Andrews herself. Whoa.
I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
We go to options, save. Okay, let's go to title screen. So we're stopping today at the recess, and I guess after the recess it'll be the second half of that trial. But sorry if the stream wasn't not so much was just happened today. Or it was active, or it was just a regular stream today. But you could hear how kind of exhausted I was, and I kind of got a bit distracted. But maybe I'm overthinking it, and it wasn't like that bad or anything. But thank y'all for coming. It was fun, as always. And it was nice to stream as always. I'll be back Thursday with a new story game, and also Friday with Void Train with Kel. Let's move to the ending screen. Of course it'll change to this. Why is the back of it gone? Why? I don't know why that was going away. Okay. Time for the ending song to commence. Let's go.
I didn't see you there. Don't be shy. Make yourself comfortable. Surprised? I've been known to tickle the ivories time to time. There's few things more entertaining than a good song, don't you think? I'm rather fond of this one. It's a little bit after my time, but it is such a thoughtful melody. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. And I will just say hello to the folks that you know. Tell them you won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as I saw you go,
GG's W stream. Thanks for coming, Myra. Damn, GG's W stream. Thank you. But I hope you've been well.
don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Until we meet again, my friend.
Okay. As always, rest well, sleep well. And until we meet again, good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Okay, bye.